Hello everybody and welcome to another stream. We are going to continue on our Stationeers playthrough, and we have a server. We started the server last night after the stream, and we started a new game on Europa. And here we go. So let's jump into the world. The password is our usual stream password that we use. It's the same as my PIN number for my bank, account number, Twitch password, pretty much everything. It's the typical one that we use for everything. All right. So we are on here. Now there was actually something that I saw. Oh, I'm hungry. I need food. Alright, so that's what we were doing. We were busy getting food and stuff like that. Actually, what I want to do, try to get up to 20. What if I turn the temperature down? Say to 12 degrees. So it's not actually going to try heat my body as much. That might work. That might work in saving some power. Right, so I'm gonna need some food. Oh, and the other thing, I saw somebody do this. It was a cool little thing. Right, so let's just put this away, and let's light one of these now. Check this out. So I don't need to use my torch because actually got the flare on me. Oh, now our death pit, in case anybody is wondering. See, there's my torch. That's the death pit. There are lots of dead bodies in there. Oh, but I've got to see if I can get some food somewhere. Right, what if I'm going to take one of these cereal bars. Okay. So we've kind of got that there. Now I couldn't... Oh, no, the planet killed them. It wasn't me, it was the planet. Oh, so that large battery cell. Okay, so we've got these charging. I think I'm gonna have to try. It's medium as well. Alright, now I had a thought. Ah, thanks, Jimmy. So nice of you. At least somebody believes me. Now, I had a thought. The problem that we've got is while this is heating up inside here, okay, for growing. So inside there is heating up for growing. The problem is every time I come in here, we're going to get a rush of cold air coming in. So, I think what I'm going to need is some way to not do that. So, I'm going to need another active and I think I might as well make that a passive vent actually. So, one active and two passive vents. So let's see if we can do that. Passive vent. So I'm going to need to do two of those. Now this is a server, so you can jump onto it if you've got the game and try get our survival sorted out. And then I'm going to need an active vent. Okay, we can do a wall heater, but we haven't got power yet. Active vent, there we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's a very technical game. Like, Imperium is nice and sort of easy. This is very much, I mean, the challenge of this game is the whole engineering and stuff like that. Oh, like yesterday, I blew up this greenhouse. I didn't sort the pressure out, and I blew up the greenhouse. Right. So right now, I had to put in something that will relieve the pressure. If the pressure gets too great, it will relieve it. So yeah, I had to kind of do that. Alright, so let's see now if I do an active vent there. What if I... can I actually put another one up there? I probably can. Can I turn this? Alright. Let me see. Maybe I can pick this one up. Can I pick this one up? What about that got a vent over there. Why we got that vent there for? Oh! Shit. Okay, so we've got that vent there, so we only needed one of these. Alright, so if I move this guy there, move this one. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so let's take this out. Yeah, it's a very, Jimmy, if you want to learn a lot of engineering and pressure and things like that, then you should ask your dad to get this game. It's not easy. It's not easy, but you know, to understand how pressure works, and you know, electricity, and you know, kind of the whole basic circuitry and stuff like that. This is definitely that. Hey, anyone know waffles? Oh god, yes, trouble.
Tower low.
Yes, trouble. Don't blow me up. I will get very annoyed. Yeah, so again, I don't know if this is going to work. Power is low. Let's see. Take my torch off.
Tower low. Jetpack on.
Yeah, I mean the game is incredibly. It's not an easy game. I mean, you know, space engineers and yeah, space engineers and what's it called? Imperium are literal child's play compared to this. You know, I'm not saying it's bad or anything, but that's just kind of okay. Right. Let's do it like that. Okay. Yeah, session is it's 25% off this at the moment. I mean, it's a good time to get this if you're interested in this. But I mean, like I said, it's not an easy game. You know, and I don't turn you off the game because it's really good. But you know, it's but it's kind of definitely something worth knowing that this is not an easy game. Okay, so wait. Perfect. Yeah, Kerbals. I mean, Kerbals also can be a fairly hard game. But Kerbal is definitely a lot more approachable than this game. This game you have to have a certain amount of damn it, can I? Oh, I can't do it there. Okay. Yeah, this game you have to have a certain amount of tolerance for pain. Okay, so let me just shit, let me see, it must be on the outside.
Jetpack on. Jetpack on.
Okay.
Light on.
Right. So crap. Right, I have to sort these out soon. Well, in that case, if it's going to do that, then yeah, I can't do it that way. So let's bring this out. Whoa! What happened? Whoa! What the f... What the f... Did you do anything there? Did you like throw a flare or anything like that? Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna have to open this up. Oh god, it blasted that whole thing. Ah, god damn it. Now where did that go? Yeah, well this is kind of the problem with this, because we're dealing with a lot of oxygen here. And I've been trying to warm it up, but god damn it. No, I didn't plant the potato. I'm trying to see where that thing... I mean, we lost our air conditioner. Now, where is our grow pot? Yeah, I'm trying to get like a grow thing going. But it's... Where the hell did the thing go? Oh god, and now my power's very low. Oh, and it's nighttime. Great. Oh, you found it. I mean, I had the... Oh, so, yeah, it says that we doing the server because a lot of people wanted to play, and kind of... and doing the co-op game didn't actually work very well. As soon as you went more than one person on it, everything started falling apart. So, that's kind of why. Oh, that's an easy way to get these things back. Okay. Yeah, and it's like trying to get this little greenhouse thing working. I mean, I've got the back pressure plate and all that sort of stuff working over here. So it should have prevented it from getting over saturated. This is... it's, I don't know why this shit just blew up. God, that's freaking annoying. Alright, have we got any war kits left? Yeah, well, we need to find the
Light on.
alright. That's all. We need to find the what's it called?
Jetpack on.
The air conditioner. See, this is a pure oxygen thing. One of the problems is I'm playing the alien, and as the alien, I don't have, I can't breathe oxygen. Alright, so, where are the wall kits? Iron walls. Right, let's go up here. Wait, is that right? Hey, Magady. What? Oh, not nice. How hard is this game? It's a very technical game. Very technical. So, yeah, it can be pretty damn hard.
Light on.
And especially if you start off on a kind of like we're starting off on Europa, you know, when you got crap, no, alright, so this isn't right. Wait. Wait, I'm gonna have to get this apart. So, please. Who's here? Who's this? Oh, Zoran. Oh, let me just move. There you go, Zoran. Let me just move you into Discord. Hey, Zoran.
Hey, Talon.
Yeah, this is the second time that this has blown up. I'm just first time it overheated and got too much pressure. So I'm kind of solving that problem with the back pressure plate and stuff like that. This time, just for some reason it burst into flames. So I'm going to try to solve that, but I need to put these walls on properly. Um, okay, so that's there. Now, okay. I need a passive vent, yeah. Ah, there we go. Ah! Fuck. You know, this... How can I move it there? There we go. Okay. That works. Alright, so inside here is minus 159. Okay, so now if I close this door, right, so what I've got is oh fuck,
Jetpack on. Light.
oh, what happened to my other vent there? Son of a bitch. No, okay, so you don't understand, we can't build an actual airlock because we don't have the power to do it. We don't have the power to run an airlock, and the problem is the way the airlock has to be built in this is different because you've got to bring the thing to vacuum. Just hold on. Just hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry, I was heard knocking at the door. It wasn't, it was upstairs. Alright, so okay, so this is the problem. This is kind of came to me as I was falling asleep last night. The issue that we had with the first one, we kind of had the airlock going like the normal way the airlock works on Mars or the moon, where I kind of had one vent and it sends it out, you know, one vent sending the air, you know, sending the air, storing the air in the airlock, and then you open the door, close to vacuum. The problem that you've got here is, all right, you've got 43 kilopascals in here, and if I go outside, right, you've got as well 46 kilopascals or what, you know, so you kind of, it's already at the pressure. So what we need to do, and also the air out here is 142 degrees. So once we get the air up to a good toasty 30 degrees in there, the problem that you've got is if it uses the outside air, you're going to constantly be getting cold air coming into the thing. You know, you're going to get cold air, or you're going to constantly be losing pressure from in here. So what I've got instead, let me just make another active vent quickly. So what I want to do is go into vacuum, right? Remove all the cold air from the airlock to outside, and then sort of open up. All right. Then when you leave, you take all the warm air from the airlock and you push it back into the room, and so you can open up to the outside. So that's kind of the plan. And that way you're not losing heat. So it's using a 2-vent system. When you come in, you vent the cold air to the outside. When you leave, you vent the warm air back to the inside. Which way? Okay. So that way you can actually... So I mean, okay, so the air over here is minus 139. We've got that thing in there working. So now if I come in here, I close this door. Alright, alright, so turn this on. Okay, so what I've done is I produced it to, now we're in a vacuum over here. So if I open this up, I mean, that air is going to come in, but the air in here should be getting warmer. I mean, it's going to come in there and it's going to... It should be getting warmer. This back pressure thing is... let's actually bring a little bit more cold air into here. Bring this to about let's bring this to about maybe about 50. I mean, yes, this is cold. We're going to have to start heating this up. So, I mean, it is cold at the moment. I got the air pretty warm in here. Alright, so now vent off, and we want this to go outward. Okay, so we've got like 51. Alright, so what's this? This is now we've got to see if we can try find that air conditioner. Right, we have lost 4 potatoes. We've only got 1 potato left, so we've got to get this absolutely right.
Tower low.
Everything is... Yeah, alright, so 52, it's 48 outside. And you see it's getting up, it's 131. So let's...
Filter low.
There. So I'm just going to do these filters, and I'm just going to do these guys. Alright, so look at it, 128. So it's starting to heat up. We've got this pressure thing over here. What the fuck? Why? Is that going up there? Why was this thing lifting up? There are no holes in here, are there? Yeah, they are.
Light on.
Okay. So anyway, look at that. It's 121. So I have to keep my eye on this. Now the problem is we couldn't go in and out too often because... Fuck. Go. Alright, so now if I close this door and this is 56 in here. Oh, did we use up all the power? Seriously, we use up all the power. Fuck. Damn it. So I'm sucking here till daytime. I'm going to probably die because I can't get out because all the power was used, or somebody went and cut the wires.
Light on.
Did somebody remove the wires outside? Did somebody cut all the wires outside so that I'm not getting any power to this area? See, it's already at minus 104. Will somebody please talk to me?
I was trying to figure out where the leak is, but it doesn't seem to any.
Right, well, the power's back.
Yeah, I had to switch the battery.
Oh, so there you see it's 155 now, where inside there is like 110 or something. Oh, this battery over here. Yeah, okay. Damn it. No, I've got to this battery. Yeah, power's an issue. We're probably going to have to build like at least another 2 solar panels to try get some sort of power in there.
I'm on that already.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough one getting started over here. Yeah, just remember, once you finish with the machines, switch them off because they still draw power. Alright, so I've got some pipes and whatever. I'm going to put them back in this thing. And vents and whatever. So let's dump this there. Right. So that's one passive. So I've got a passive vent in there. Alright, so what we've got over here is I had to do this to get around the airlock in the meantime. So this guy is going to take from, you know, from the airlock and push back into the room. And this one is take from the airlock and spit out. So when we go in, you kind of use this to get rid of all the extra air, and when you go out you use this to push all the warm air in the airlock back into the room. Now what we've got over here is we've got a regulator that if it gets above 65 kilopascals of pressure, and as it heats up the pressure increases, as it gets up and the pressure increases, it will kind of get rid of the extra pressure. It will just release it to the atmosphere. So, because last time this thing blew up by getting too much pressure. I don't know why it blew up last time. I honestly don't know. It just all of a sudden was on fire. So I've got to keep an eye on this to see what's going on, because we have to start growing food. We are really low on food. Now I don't know if we're having server issues, that the server is still kind of being crazy. Yeah, by the way, just be very careful with the arc furnace at night. You don't really want to use it too much at night because it uses up all the battery. You want to only use that during the day when we're actually getting some power in. And that's kind of why I've got this on a separate circuit to control these things. I mean, when you start in this game, you definitely want to start either on the moon or Mars. You do not want to start on Europa. No, the generator doesn't provide that much power. And the generator's off already. The generator's not even running. There's no fuel in it. Okay. Don't stop with the coal. Stop with the coal. You need the coal in order to do in order to make steel. So as soon as we can get an arc furnace up, we're going to use all the coal for steel. Steel is kind of, we can wait till the day to get the power. It's at the beginning of this, especially on Europa, power is a serious issue that you do not want to use it. You've also got to swap over your batteries. You know, you want to keep these charged so you can actually change your batteries and get your, you know, and stay alive. Although I know you are dying the whole time. Well, let me check the temperature of this. Yes, I know you've died each time, which is not kind of... I don't, you know... I like actually trying to survive in a survival game. Otherwise, you might as well play creative. Right, so we've got 39 at minus 160. If I turn this on... Right, so look at that. So, 0... So this has got no pressure in here. This is a vacuum. Now, if I open this up... Yeah, we're going to get the air and stuff like that, yeah. That's fine. But look at the temperature in here is minus 43. Yeah, I mean, it's for, you know, if you need to put in a generator, it's like an emergency use. What I'm saying is only, you know, just do whatever. Do whatever. It's not gonna make any difference. Just do whatever. Right. So yeah. So we at minus 37 over here. So this is heating up. This is heating up. Now, also what it means is when you're in here, if it's warmer, you are not using as much battery power to stay up. You know, to stay heated up. Now, I did drop my requested temperature down to 12. Yeah, but you've got to get it to at least 20 degrees so that you can grow plants. I mean, I know that's hard to understand. Very technical. But it's something you've got to do. Now, if I've got... Why is it doing this? The room shouldn't be leaking. Oh, so we're at minus 19. Okay, so look at that. You see as the heat is going up, the temperature is increasing. I mean, the pressure is increasing, but that's what this backplate thing. Unless, of course, we run out of power, and then it can't. The back pressure thing can't work, so it can't relieve the stuff. Right, so kind of I mean once we've got the temperature done, oh, once we've got enough power, we could probably put in a heater. That seems to be alright. I still don't know why this thing moves so much. I mean, you can see the pressure is increasing in this thing. Now it's 68. So that stuff is charging. That's completely dead. Interesting. All right, and there you go, 3 degrees. All right, so
Tower low.
all right, 10 degrees. Actually, you know what you can do? A little trick. Take a lighter thing and you can join it. Right, 15 degrees. $16. Alright, so we've actually got almost got this. Why are we at 72 kilopascal? This should be relieving some of that pressure. Oh, there we go, 20. Alright, perfect. Alright, so now so if I force close this, okay, and then activate on, get my power again. Let me just I'm gonna have to have a look at what's going on with this power. Why have we never got any power? I've never got power in this thing to make this airlock work. Why is that? Oh, this has got no power. Oh, because this is not connected to anything. Well, there's your answer. Cool. Right, so we've... Yeah, so I can't use this thing now. So I'm gonna have to wait till Zoran finishes doing... I was... Was all of these switched around? I think they were.
Tower low.
Yep, that was all switched around. I'm gonna go see if I can find anything. Any mineral? What do we need? I'm gonna go find some minerals on that. What's over here? What do we need?
Light on.
I mean, I kind of had all the data ports eastward because the IC stuff that I've got works with the stuff eastward, but now that's all been changed, so can't use that anymore. Gonna have to redo a whole power thing. Oh, what's this? Alright, let's see more coal.
Jetpack on.
Nope. No, it's like, I mean, the thing is, the problem is, the power was working, it just needed more things. It didn't need the whole thing to be redone until we can actually got enough to build a proper power, kind of a larger power system up on a tower with ICs and stuff like that. So it was a lot of unnecessary stuff that was done and caused more problems than it solved at the time that we needed it. That's kind of the issue, iStream. But of course,
Yeah, sorry, I had finished that before the sun came up.
yeah, it was. I mean, it's like it's. I mean, I can understand doing it in a solo game and stuff like that. It's just a bit of a problem when you've got everything working, when you need power for a lot of stuff and you take the power offline. It's a bit of a issue, and of course, it means that the batteries aren't charged, which means that as your battery gets flat, you will die because you can't keep yourself. And yes, I know the death in this game isn't a big thing, but I'm trying not to. Unlike iStream, I'm trying not to die every 5 minutes.
No, there is still some power, so.
Well, there wasn't any power because I couldn't get out. I couldn't get out of the airlock without letting all the warm air escaping.
Yeah, that's fixed now.
Right, so I'm looking if there's any more ores or whatever. Right, let's see what have we got here. That's another big pitch. Oh, you can see the base from quite a while way away with all the flares. Ah, crap! God damn it. So let's have a... Right, let me actually see if I can grab a... Try tomatoes. Okay, grab here. Right, now let me just see. Yeah, Zyko, it's
Light on.
I mean, let's put it this way. You might as well join. You can't do any more damage than's already been done. Okay, so we will be getting power. But of course, I'm on low, so the batteries have been used. I'm not even gonna answer the ice stream. Okay, so let's get rid of this air. Okay, now if we go in here. It's 13 degrees in here. Okay, so it's cooled down a bit. Are all these lit now? What the hell? That's on.
No, the lit one is on the floor.
No, I've got a stack of 16 and they're all lit. Split one. Split half? What? That's really weird. Okay, so there's right. Oh, so the temperature is 19. 20. Right, so if I put this in there, Oh, so 21. So at least we've kind of now once these start growing, I don't know if I should add more. I mean they should grow when it comes up.
How much carbon?
How much what?
CO2.
There's no CO2 in here.
Then it won't grow.
Yeah, it's 100% oxygen because it's the atmosphere. So what? Yeah, I don't have CO2 waste products. Yeah, I'm going to need you guys to come in here and empty your waste tanks in here. Right, so... No, 26 degrees. Right, so now... So see if I take this, close this door, force close door, and so what I'm doing is I'm venting all the air back into there, and now I can open this door, and there's gonna, so all the hot air has come in to that. All right, so what yeah, Zoran, if you come in here, let's just pick this up, throw this there. All right, so let me close the door. All right, now pump all the air out. Yeah, minus 147 degrees. Okay, now we can just open this door.
No, wait. Wait. Okay, now.
Oh, so you've pumped... Oh, yeah, 1 kilopascal, right?
Because it's depressed, right?
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah.
no pressure in it. I can empty the tank as much as I can.
Alright, so... See, it's still 25 degrees in here. So now if I... 1% CO2. CO2.
Yeah.
Alright. So now to... Alright, so now if I close this door again, I then vent all this back into that room. Done. Okay, now we can open this one. So you see, that's how this airlock system works. This will take it to the outside, the one on the left or the outside, and the one... So, you know, in other words, it's keeping the warm air in and the cold air out.
Yes.
So that's kind of the idea. Where before it wasn't, it was kind of like trying to store the air. It's a very different system to what happens on Mars and the Moon and stuff like that.
Yes.
Okay, so both of these are charging now.
Power critical.
Oh god, my power's really low. Are there any... I'm gonna have to use this battery. Alright, so that should work. Now, I mean, my waste tank is not... Actually, I don't even know what my waste tank is. I breathe volatiles.
Yeah, and you exhale nitrous oxide.
What's this one? You know you need this in your suit. Yeah, tape. Okay, so... Alright, so... Alright, so pick that up. Alright. Oh, it's 57, it's not really much. That's kind of the whole idea about staying alive, is... that stuff actually... to put it bluntly...
Yeah, the longer we stay alive,
the more you have. So dying constantly is actually just a terrible way to go. It helps nobody. I mean, it was 54. Pressure. Yeah. Every, not a lot. Well, let's see if I... Okay, so that's pumped all that in there. So I don't even need to go into that room, actually. Well, since he's... Nope! Didn't get into the graveyard, missed. Alright, how's this stuff going? I mean, it's... Yeah, we've got to get proper tracking done. But in order to do that... Actually, what we've got to do is we've got to set up an arc furnace. Not an arc furnace, a proper furnace. And we've got to start making some steel. And then I think what I need, yeah, because we've got to have to make a computer, a steel solder, so we can do the ICs. And actually, what we do need to do is we're actually going to have to set up a tank so we can capture all the air from, you know, from the furnace and store that to use later. You've actually got too much oxygen. Kit atmospherics. Pipe label. Alright, so we can make those. Insulated pipe, wall heater, suit storage.
Power low.
Where is? There's a canister. What's the big canister? What are those big canisters called? No, there's big
Tank.
tank. Ah, get portable tank. Okay. Right, so
Well, I was more thinking you might want to use the big tank instead of the portable tanks.
wait, didn't I? Which one did I choose? Oh, there, tank. Ah, yeah, we need steel for that. Yeah, so we need steel. Alright, so I think the priority now is to get the furnace up and running. To get a furnace going so we can make some... Actually, have we got any volatiles? And we got no battery. So I'm just going to pack away a whole lot of stuff because I will be dying soon. There's no battery, no power to any of the batteries. Alright, managed to stay alive for a long time. But yeah. Oh, let me see, maybe I can drop this. See, I mean, my waste tank's got 537 kilopascals in it already. But of course, none of that is any good because it's not carbon dioxide.
Well, it's not good for growing, yeah.
Yeah. It's good for other things, but... Alright, we're gonna... Oh, that plant is growing.
Light.
I mean, that tomato is actually growing.
Well, it did also get a little bit of carbon dioxide. So.
Yeah. So it is growing. And this area isn't exploded. I think what happened is we kept the torches stayed in too long, so it probably got too hot.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got pressure regulation in there. I've got the heat regulation, so we've actually got a good room there. We can actually kind of build from there. So hopefully this will start getting the food shortage. Yes, I'm getting hungry and I've got no more cereal bars or anything like that. Yeah, so it's inevitable. I'm gonna die. Yeah, all the batteries are pretty much dead. What you can do is you can turn this off, and then when the sun comes up, remember to turn this back on. Otherwise it will die. Why is this still charging?
Light on.
Or is it just charging?
It's discharging because these two are trying to charge probably.
Yeah, it's sending it over to this one. No, it shouldn't. No, it comes in there and it goes out that way, so this should be powering up that part. These shouldn't be charging from any of these boxes.
You're right. It shouldn't be too charging unless it's...
Was this machine... No, the machines are off. Oh, I know why. There's pressure, there's back pressure valve. To keep that room pressured properly.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I'm so iffy about power, is because if that thing goes, then this will overpressurize and explode again. But of course, I've got. Wait, who's getting these batteries? Where did these batteries come from? These extra batteries. I thought we weren't going to be raiding the graveyard for stuff.
No, I'm not.
That's the whole point of the graveyard, to make it untouchable. Otherwise, if you need extra batteries and stuff like that, it makes it easy mode. So Zarko, you're not jumping in? Ah, look at this. Alright, well, I might as well just open up my helmet and... No way I'm getting out of this. I'm hungry, I've got no food. My battery is really low. Okay.
Light on.
Oh, it's gotten cold in here.
How cold?
11, 10.
Yeah, might have to just open up a flare for a little bit to heat it up.
And of course I don't have any flares on me.
I know you're a monster.
Well, I don't know why. It looks like the air is escaping, but it's actually not. Wait, where's the air going?
Power critical.
Yeah, there goes my power. This one is almost gone. Hello kitties. My kitties are all over here.
I know you're a
Okay.
monster.
Look at him staring at that, at the tomato plant. Okay, come on, son. Let me turn this. Okay. So that's close to when the sun is coming up. Is that the sun coming up now?
Light on.
Alright, oh. Let me go into the death spot. Okay, so
Light on.
Jeez, look at this. I bet half of these are ice cream. More than half. So a good 90% are ice cream. You see, I mean, if if you could raid this for all the stuff, and that's kind of what we don't want to do. Because you got like shit like this. So food, he has a whole bunch of food,
Temperature low.
and again that's
Critical.
not it's kind of don't want to do that, but then it makes it too easy.
Might want to find a way to clear that cache.
Oxygen low.
Yeah, well, I honestly didn't expect to be this many deaths.
Oxygen critical.
Not saying oxygen critical, I don't use oxygen.
Cognition low.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, the funny thing is, even robots
Cognition critical.
leave skulls.
Health critical. Pressure critical. Air tank critical.
Alright, so let's see. Now, suit.
Low.
Let's put my temperature down a few degrees, down to like 12 degrees. That should make my battery last a lot longer. Lock mask. And jetpack. I'm just going to throw this away. Yeah, I mean there must be a way to clear that. I don't know how we can clear that, but that's a lot of crap there. So alright, let's have a look. How much? 53%. Alright, so let's try to do an arc furnace or a furnace. What do we need for a furnace? Right, yeah, there's a furnace kit. I need copper.
There's 12 copper in the electronics printer.
Yeah, I'll just smelt them more. Because you always need copper.
No, I was just to say you can always smell copper afterwards, in it.
Yeah, you can, but I mean, we need it to make stuff anyway, so don't think it's really going to make much of a difference.
Other than the furnace doesn't use electricity.
Yeah. I mean, that's true, but I need to go get. I need to go find volatiles and other stuff. I think we're so short on power anyway, it's really not going to make much of a difference. I think I could probably do 20. Let's turn this off. And actually that's 19. Can the electrolyzer use ice? Now there is something where I believe you can have a gas generator or something like that.
Yes.
So I mean, once we can get more power, but we've got to get, you know, the basic shit working. So here's the furnace. Psycho, jump in! Jump in, Zarko. Go on, you can do it. We just send ice cream out mining while we do actual real stuff. Yeah, like make things work. Instead of just raiding bodies. Where are we going to set up the furnace? Oh, we need a... I think we got a valve. I think there is already a valve. And there is a passive vent. So we can vent the stuff until we can make enough to... Right, so here we go. We got this. Um. Oh, come on. Okay. Two iron sheets required and some iron sheets and yes, but I got it working. I got it working, so screw you and the horse you rode in on. Yes, that was. Grr. This phone decides to be fancy. Oh. Wife sent me a picture of Cool Cat when he was a kitten.
Light on.
Okay, so
Plenty of volatiles in the ore pit.
right, have we got any oxides? Right, so let's see.
Light on.
Oh, so there's a passive vent. Now there was a valve. I saw a valve up here. Pretty sure I saw a valve up here. Rubber. Oh, there's the tracking beacon. So it does come with the tracking beacon. Who said it didn't come with the tracking beacon anymore? There's one right there, even with the battery. Yeah. With a small battery. So it does definitely come with the tracking beacon, but of course, no battery now. Oh, here it is. Pipe valve. Okay. So,
Jetpack on.
oh, so that's the output.
But you might want to isolate the pipes that circumvent atmosphere.
Oh, what do you mean?
Pipes will absorb the cold and actually transfer it to the air inside.
Oh yeah, we need insulated pipes,
Yes.
which we don't really have at the moment. So, not sure what those take to make.
I think it was iron and silicon.
But again, this is what all I'm doing over here is just having a release to this so that we can release the pressure of. This is just the basic. Alright, so we've got the basic thing. It's going to vent the stuff out. Alright, so the arc furnace is set up. Oh, not the furnace. Alright, so the furnace is set up. So we can start making some steel. Let's grab this. Right, so iron. 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 Now coal.
Tower low.
Alright. Volatiles. Alright. Oxide. Okay. So we can get that going. Now I've got the thing working. I've got the there we are growing. Our tomato is growing. Look at that. I've got the greenhouse is actually working. Power is our biggest issue at the moment.
Heat. Yeah, power and then heat. And heat will
the heat.
take
Okay, so
ton.
yeah, heat. Yeah, so, I mean, if we can get power, if we can get our power sorted, then we can get heat, and with kind of all that stuff. Salty because I wasn't blowing shit up. You guys are just rude. Okay, split one. Split one. Okay, so melt. Alright, so let's see. 200 grams of steel. Alright, so we got steel. Anything else we want to smelt?
Solder would be good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just picking up anything that I can at the moment to smelt. While it's still hot. Oh no. Oh shit.
It's already too cold.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so now what I can do is I can just release this valve. But we've got yeah, I mean, this game is very different. You see, the thing is, it's very different to Space Engineers in that I'm trying not to die, which is pretty tough in this scenario. Where'd that copper go? Where'd that steel go? Oh, there you go. So I've got 200 grams of steel. Right, where are we going to need our steel? Oh, I'm going to have to put it in here first. Because I want to do a tank. Right, and a tank connector. Let's put this. That's off, that's off. Okay, so if I put this... do we have any other frames?
No.
Iron sheet. Iron wall. Alright, so wait, let me build one iron frame. Now I could probably build a steel frame. I'll just do an iron frame. Yeah, probably gonna have to move on to steel soon. Yeah, so we're gonna, yeah, so after this we will definitely move on to steel because steel is a lot cheaper. Oh, where's the iron sheets? Alright, and see, the difference between this and Space Engineers is this is actually, it's a builder, but it's a survival game. Where Space Engineers is really not even close to a survival game. Small tank, large tank.
Tower critical.
Oh god, I didn't need that big thing. Shit. Damn it. What a waste. Alright, alright, so we got the batteries again. Got, whoa, 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 what's on fire? Oh, there's a whole big fire there. Small tank, large tank, small tank. Oh, yes. No, this will be a holder for the oxygen if we need it. Psycho! Why are you not jumping in? Oh, you are.
I am here.
Tower low.
I didn't see you sneaking. I was looking at the other chat. Sneaking in. Look at that.
Just trying to think of ways that we can improve what we have.
Well, I know one way. Put locks on to prevent ice cream from going anywhere near things. Okay, so that, right, so we should be able to capture all the gas from the furnace into this thing.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know if that's
that
going to work
means-
actually. We need a pump over there, don't we? We need like a valve, so that the stuff doesn't flow back into that.
Yeah, just put a valve there. Right?
No, but I mean, if you open this, it's going to flow there, but that just opens the pipe to go. You need kind of like a
Yeah, you can get that valve, right?
yeah, one-way valve or whatever it's called. This on. This off. Alright, so Don't you double valve me. It's not like a back pressure. Suppose a back pressure would work.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Oh, wait, no. A volume pump. That's what we want.
Yeah.
Right, so...
Light on.
Okay, I need... Right, so basically what happens is we'll plug this in and we'll turn the... And this will, you know, release it. We don't actually even need that one, to be honest. Anymore. Double safety measure. And that can release it, but it also means that we could have other stuff going in here as well. Oh, nice. So there you go. So we just need to turn that on, so we can leave it off. And that way, we will capture any gases that we do in this, or just be captured in this thing, which we can then use later. I mean, it's just a complete mix. In fact, we could... You know, have a plug for waste tanks to go in there as well. Can I actually move this down closer to that? Would that work? Let me see.
I wonder, with this thing,
Hmm.
we can... Oh, we can't dig up ice. I keep thinking that we can dig this planet up because it's made of ice, but we can't dig it up.
Yeah. Right, you can't. You see, if you take a canister thing... Oh, so if that thing's grown okay, then we could probably plant the last potato. So we can get more potatoes.
Well,
One second.
I like to make a little bit more test because for me it looks like I can only pluck one tomato.
What happens if you put more?
Yeah, I mean, I planted 4 potatoes and the room blew up, so...
Yeah. No, what happens if you plant more than one tomato? You said you can only plant one.
These bloody skulls. Know
Yeah,
exactly who's behind these skulls. Well, so at least we can make some better... at least we can make some advanced materials now. So that is a bonus. We've got this up.
So what do you think? What do you think about the next goal? Just to cover this whole area, even if we don't heat it, it'll slowly heat up inside. And then
Yeah. Okay.
power.
So definitely we want. Yeah. So I mean.
But
So
it's not that big to cover, and then we can, you know, it's warmer inside.
this is true. If we have all these machines, kind of turn this into a big area, you'd still have this, you know.
Separate, yeah.
Eventually do a
So the
passageway,
food
but
waste
yeah,
is
you
also
want to kind of have this. You want to have your gases indoors, because otherwise they're all going to drop to like really freezing temperatures.
And if we make walls to like, they're only, even if you make iron wall, it only takes like it takes 1 iron to make the wall kit, and then 1 iron to.
I
So
do
it
have
takes
steel
3
though.
Iron.
I've got like 200 grams of steel in this thing over here in the pipe bender.
And this isn't that big if we cover this whole space here, just to like here, indoors, you know.
Yeah. And actually, then we could probably. I mean, unless we just kind of start building sort of a proper base, like sort of over here, and we move the stuff over, and then we use this as our power platform. You know, we can lay everything out there, and we just start doing it with steel.
Yeah.
Because that'll be much cheaper
Yeah,
to make, and eventually we can dismantle a large part of this and just kind of, you know, reclaim that iron or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's maybe
What's the
the
cheapest way forward, you know?
yeah,
'Cause
or
remember we have
Light.
power issues right now. Like that's the biggest issue, right?
or what we could do, the other thing,
Dig a hole.
yeah,
build inside.
start building underground.
Yeah.
And then you kind of, it would like automatically seal for air and stuff like that.
In that case, the best is to build underneath this thing because we already have the frames. So it only costs 1 iron to make the roof, you know?
Yeah, that,
If we build under there.
yeah, that might be a good idea. Let me see if I can get some. I don't know.
It will
Oh,
only take
there's
24 iron to
there's no
build our roof.
this on. This power was used up.
If we did that, it will take only 24 iron to build our roof.
We've got some iron. There should be some iron plates in one of the boxes.
Okay, I'll start digging up underneath, huh? Underneath this frame.
Yeah. That's probably what we want to do.
I think it's the easiest way forward, right? And I mean, we can always change it later, but you know, that gives us a warm space to be in, which costs us less power.
Yeah. Also, I dropped my suit gold temperature to 12 degrees.
Yeah,
So
me
that's
too. I dropped it to 12.
yeah. So that should help. Now, when you gather a lot of carbon dioxide, you want to throw it into the greenhouse room.
Yeah.
You know, your waste tank. When your waste tank becomes, I can't because I think I've got
Yeah, nitrous oxide.
yeah. And yeah, under the ground, we're gonna have to have some interesting breathing areas.
Yeah.
where I'm going to be breathing nitrous oxide. Yeah, I filled up Zelron. I put a new battery in there. So you should be able to get out if you need to.
Oh, I'm not going out. Unless I have
do you
to
open?
throw it
Did
out.
Did you open up? Yeah, you open up your helmet. You can breathe in there.
Yes.
See, I can't.
Which means I also exhale carbon dioxide straight into the room.
Yeah, and it's warm, so you're using a lot less battery power.
I'm not using any battery power because I took all those offline.
Nice.
And I can keep an eye on the temperature, so when it gets too low, I can pop up a flare.
Yeah. Now, are there any the gas mixer? Where the generator was electronic? Gas fuel generator, turbine generator, solid generator. Now what's a gas fuel generator?
That's
If I
where you
understand,
have
the gas fuel-
oxygen and hydrogen.
Alright, so so that's 50 iron and 12 copper, so I just need more iron in there and we can make one of those. And then if we melt ice,
Gas fuel generator.
yeah. So that's actually coming along nicely. It just has to. Alright, so we. Right. I need some iron. We're going to get some iron from there. And then we can do the gas fuel one, and that way that would probably be so let's have a look here. Yeah, because that is definitely better than the solid generator.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, I don't know.
I just got disconnected.
Yeah, me too.
Same. Said pressure critical and all weird
pressure
stuff.
control
Yeah.
Disconnected.
Let's have a look. And it says it's still running. Maybe all the dead bodies finally caught up to it. Who knows? There's no response in the game server. Oh, maybe let me try restart it. Yeah, so the server is still pretty flaky. Let's have a look. I just restarted the server quickly. And see if that works. No response. You guys able to get in?
Don't see it on the list at the moment.
No. I think 1, 2, 3, 4 of 1, 2, 3, 4. No, okay, I'm in. Oh, I haven't got that. Oh, so it was a little rollback. You might need to hit refresh a couple of times or something.
Oh, I come in.
Yeah, okay.
And funny enough, I'm still in the glass cage.
Yeah, it was like a minute rollback or something. Yeah, and I can see Zarko underneath the structure. Actually, good question. Does this have structural integrity on? Well, I haven't added that in yet. Zarko died.
Yeah, it's probably not fast enough to get back in. I think you have only a very short time to get back in.
Very weird. Okay, so that one's almost full.
Tower
low. Yeah, we can keep going that for a bit. Now, does the gas fuel generator, does it, what does it give out? Does it give out any sort of gases? I'll have to have a look.
Well, when it's finished burning, it will send out carbon dioxide, pollutant, and I think some.
Well, that's
N2.
good. That will give us our CO2. Okay. Crazy. Okay, crazy if you.
But you might need to make an atmospheric unit.
No, so we've got a gas fuel generator. Alright, so I bought the kit of that, so that's ready to be built in when we need to. Oh no, there's alcohol. We hardly knew him.
Well, the only thing I don't like is that the tomatoes plant says I can take one tomato when I try hover over it.
They just give you all the documents.
So let's have a look.
But I don't know.
Okay.
Free ones are
You know, for an alien, it really doesn't make sense for plants to grow in an atmosphere different to what they breathe. You bought an Apple Pencil, really, Imagine $100, $100 for that piece of plastic. $130. Seriously, you've got to hand it to Apple. Things that most people would say are ridiculously overcharged. Apple still gets people to buy them. It's incredible.
Is it back up, guys?
Yeah. You did that.
I died.
Yeah, I mean that one that I've got actually works pretty well as well. So are you gonna do the whole Bob Ross thing. Try to paint like Bob Ross. Yeah, I've actually been looking at some drawing stuff. I've been sketching a bit. I don't sketch on paper, I sketch on that thing. Kind of fun. So let me actually make some more steel. I bought a generator, by the way.
The gas one.
Yeah, it's in the thing, so you have to see how to hook it up. But I mean, it's made. All right, so iron. That's 20 iron. Oh. And I need another 50 iron. Alright, right, if you've got anything else you want to smelt, maybe I can smelt some silver in there as well. While I'm busy. Hey, look at you. Oh, you're talking to your ratio again.
Might be worth it.
So let's split one.
Just a day.
Split one. Right. Okay. Steel.
Otherwise, you say more.
Right. Silver. So let's put steel in there. I'm not sure what to do with the silver. I'll just dump that over there. Alright, so what else do I need to make? I need to make some electrum, silver and gold. Ooh, there we go. One silver, one gold. That would be electrum and solder. So we've got iron. Do we have any lead? No, no lead. Okay, that's not gonna work. 7 gold. Alright. And let's pump this out there.
Pardon me? A bit of despair. Because when you log off, you die. So you can get rid of the whole gear for free.
Right, so I'm just pumping this all out.
Despair exists.
Okay, turn this off. Okay, we need to take this stuff out. Right. Right, so 1 oxide. Whoa! Come back. Come to me. Don't run away, Oxide. Okay, so
So Zoran, underneath here, I made this, try to make this room underneath here. So we can try to make this a bit warmer under here and put machines and things in. But yeah, we have to kind of make it a little bit airtight. Right? I don't know if you want to
Yes.
actually work on that.
oh, I've got Electrum.
Good idea, right?
Woo! Put this in there. Okay, so got Electrum done. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I want you doing there.
So this is what
I need lead, so I'm going to have to start looking for some lead. Okay. Bring that.
Light on.
Where's the entrance to this thing?
well, there's no real entrance yet. But
Oh, yeah. It's so dark. Well, I need to go see if I
Yeah,
can
we
find some lead.
We need to kind of seal it off a bit. I think we can do that with walls and have to use frames. And then it's cheaper.
Oh, the sun rising. Right. Right, let me go on a search for lead. Wherefore art thou, O lead? The heaviest of metals besides gold and other stuff. Actually, what is heavier than lead?
Tungsten.
Is tungsten really? Tungsten heavier than lead?
I think so, but not sure.
Uranium?
Oh yeah, the uranium is heavier.
That's iron. How can I get that? Oh, look at you using big made-up words. Okay, fine volatiles. That's coal. Yes, I'm looking for lead. Iron there. Shittium. Well, I deposit shittium on a daily basis. And believe me when I say it's pretty heavy.
As I say, tungsten is about 1.7 times more dense than lead.
But what is heavier, 1 kilogram of lead or 1 kilogram of tungsten?
I would still say the tungsten because it's more dense than lead.
No, it weighs exactly the same. Play.exe breakdown. Ooh. Do we need more silicon?
No.
Commonsense.exe has got a fatal error and must now close. That must be a Windows file.
Tower low.
Ah, crap. There's more iron. I never have enough iron. Yeah, I need lead for solder. And my power is low. Ah, where's the base? Oh, those guys. Look how this stuff renders.
Did you find lead?
No, not yet. I need to come get more battery power. Right, oh, a green battery, unbelievable. Yeah, you are oxide. You are not lead. One thing we don't need on this planet is oxygen. Right, where are you, Mr. Lead? Yeah, we've got to build that one bot to go mine for us. Okay, that's some... Yeah, we've got plenty of volatiles. Actually, why is that so difficult now? Do we need more copper? Probably need more copper. Yeah, I've only been to Okinawa in Japan. And I mean, when I say that sort of every bit of the island was used, it's like it was kind of incredible. There's more iron.
found lead.
Oh, nice. Close by or far?
No, not that far.
Yeah, I'm pretty far. Just pick the direction. Hmm. More gold. Okay. If I was lead, where would I hide? Yeah, because we need, what's it, iron and lead for solder? Yeah, iron and lead for solder.
No. Got 33 lead.
Yeah. Try to get a stack of 50, make it easy. Cool. Try asking the cheerleaders right where lead is. How rude. I've got my little cheerleaders. There she is. That's my cheerleader. Don't cats get bored of sleeping all the time? No, they do not. Battery charge low. Nice. Unbelievable, no lead. Where is that? Ah, coal. Got excited there, I thought I had lead. Alright, now the big question is, where is the base? There. 331 degrees. Ow! Shit! Oh god! I'm falling through the ground.
Oxygen low. Jetpack off.
Right,
Critical.
okay, my suit's dying.
Don't you have tape?
Not on me.
Cognition low. Power critical. Cognition critical.
Okay, I made it back to base, but I died. So my mining bolt is here.
Health low. Health critical. Pressure critical. Hunger critical. Air tank critical.
Oh,
Jetpack
you're such. Right, right, so let's see. So I can't pick up anything yet. There's my little alien skull in there. Yeah, I need to get my mining bolt back from there to get the stuff from the mining bolt. This.
Daytime, I want to do something.
Oh, you're really soft.
Well, the sun should rise in any second.
I want to make some material and stuff so I can do stuff downstairs.
Is there not any material in these bags over here? Yeah, he has 3 walls. Oh, God, yeah. Everything just went flying.
There you go. This one.
Ah, come on.
Yeah, the sun is there.
Just dumping all this stuff. Human skull, but I'm an alien. Underneath my alien exterior is a human. Same as underneath the robot exterior is a human.
And the legal alien.
True stories. Okay, so you only managed to get 33 lead. Alright?
Yes.
Okay. Here what I have to do. It's in here somewhere, is it? Ah, found it. Okay. Okay. Oxide. And volatiles. Okay. Yeah, we can actually do this during the day. I don't need to wait at night to do this. Oh, fuck. One sec. Oh. I just need to help my wife with the kitty food. I will be right back.
Kitty food. kind of move.
Oh, well, we got cobalt.
Oh well, that's fine. That would be easy.
Alright, I'm back. So, carrying all the big parcels and stuff like that, it's hard work. Man's work.
Man's work with your kitty food.
Damn straight. What, so 1, 2.
Light on.
Okay. Alright, let's see. One in there. Right. Huh? Why? Ah, hold on.
Tower low.
Right, so we've got solar there. The things are on if you want to smelt anything. Do you guys got anything more you want to smelt?
Not right now, I think.
Okay, well then let me just drain this.
No, but I would like to get a atmospheric unit so we can fill some of the CO2.
Yeah, what I've done is, so in the electronics printer, it's got solder, electrum, steel.
No, the atmospheric unit is made in the pipe bender.
Yeah. So, what I'm saying is I've got it in there, so you can just put in for the pipe bender. Did you need anything? Let's have a look. Atmospherics. What do I need? Oh, I can make an atmospheric. Okay, I'm boarding atmospherics. Okay, so here is atmospherics. Battery charge low. Alright, let's grab this. Oh, you growing potatoes in there? One potato?
All of that is tomatoes at the moment. I have a potato I'm putting in as soon as I have harvested tomatoes, and then fill a bit more carbon dioxide in.
Yeah, because potatoes in a microwave pretty much solve all food problems. Alright, so now what I do need... Okay, we've got a batch writer already. I need an IC chip. Yeah, an IC chip and a computer. And a... Right, so let's see. Computer. So this computer. Oh, I need copper. Certain copper. Oop. Then yeah. It's left on.
Tower low.
Yeah, so that drained all our power. Yeah, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to build an IC chip, sort of a computer, and an IC chip programmer, and get this running, get these things running via sort of IC chips that reset so it doesn't actually use that much power. And we'll follow the sun, you know, left and right, tracking properly. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to rip this whole thing up and redo it.
Yeah, we have a room underneath.
With the data port facing east like I had originally. That's the program requires that. It's waiting for daylight so I can start doing some smelting. No, you're doing some smelting?
Yeah, I need a little bit of iron.
Right, well, let me take this copper when we're finished. Okay, let me know when you're done.
I'm done.
Put the copper in there.
That's what I thought. I don't
All
see
right.
anything.
So computer.
Yeah.
All right. I see integrated circuit.
Zoom on this.
Ah, crap! I need gold. One more gold.
Jetpack on. Jetpack on.
Oops. Oops. Oh, well, that's a kind of interesting. Yeah, not a lot of gold right there. Need to get some more gold.
So we can, Talang, if we move these machines downstairs, I think this place will warm up. We may have to make a floor rather than an ice floor.
Yeah, and I mean, what we can do is we can set up the what do you call it? Damn it! What's that called? We can set up the the chutes so that it can can be right against the wall type thing.
Yeah. Come over when you have a chance. Come downstairs and see. I think I should put a floor in.
Oh yeah, definitely will need a floor to put these things on.
Yeah, okay. I'll make some. It has to be. Do we have steel to make frames?
Yeah.
Because that's much cheaper.
Just have to take it out of one of the other machines. They should each have like 200 or something. Okay, IC integrated circuit. So we've got a motherboard, IC editor. Right, and IC socket. IC housing, there we go.
So the air, the gases I take out, shall I put them ones I don't need back into it, or just vent them into the atmosphere?
For what? The
when I get the carbon dioxide.
well, oxygen you could probably vent out. Yeah, I mean, we want to try.
Oh,
No, we've got plenty of oxygen. It's everything else that we don't have a lot of. Okay, here we go. So I've got everything here.
can I get the iron again?
Oh, you want iron?
Okay, and there's also some steel in the computer thing. In the the what's it called? The electronics printer. There's a bunch of steel in there as well. 200 in each. Okay, so let me just set this up over here temporarily.
Power low.
Bring this.
We run out of power.
Yeah, there's not a lot of power at the moment. It was pretty much, I mean, it should be starting to it's trying to get power. That's kind of why I'm working on this. Right, so import, no. IC housing, editor. What's the matter, kitty? No, it's not your dinner time yet. Solar tracker, not that one. Solar tracker with reset. Let's overwrite. Okay, so in J sensor, right vertical, right. Okay, so I need another batch right. Right, we've got two logics so that we can actually do that. Data east, power west. Right, export. This one. Export. Okay, turn this off. Right, so What, kitty? Come on, kitty. Earth. Oh, jeez, there's no kitty can. This one got woken up early, and now he believes it's time for dinner. An hour earlier than usual. Essie, this is Cool Cat. He wants his dinner now. And he's coming in every 2 minutes, meowing at me, and you know, rubbing his yeah, meowing at me and kind of letting me know it's time for dinner. Alright, so what I am going to do...
You need to get the microchip feeder.
No, I've got an IC housing and I've got an IC chip. I can redo this, but what? Yeah, I've got all that, and I've got the computer, and so all that's done. Here's a computer with the IC chip thing, the IC editor. So I've already uploaded the.
So you can feed your cat.
I've already uploaded the thing, but I think what I'm going to go do, I'm going to put this in the thing, and I'll do this when I come back, because I have to take apart all these solar panels and swap them around, because data needs to face east. The way the program is, data needs to face east and stuff like that. So it's a big job. I can't just do it now. It's going to take a little bit of time. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put this circuit over there. That's why I was kind of annoyed when everything was changed, because I set things to be a very specific way. Alright, so let me just dump this here. Right now I'm probably going to die.
If
but
you're gonna die, you should die.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into that. Let me just see if there's anything else to spot. Just getting rid of. I'm not going with ore and stuff like that. And I'll go and take the break now, and I'll stop the stream now, and then when I come back later, I'll do the whole solar panel thing and stuff like that. But, I mean, I'm not shutting down the server. The server will, so I'll just keep the server running till I get back. So even if nobody's on, it should. God, it looks like there's hell in here. Alright, so this is where I am going to end the stream. I'll be back in about
Ain't nobody got time for that.
in about 2 hours. I'll go feed the cats and get all that sort of stuff done and take my break now. And I'll see you guys. Yeah, back at my normal time, 12 PM UTC. But I'm just going to go feed the cats, and it's kind of like cats are creatures of habit. When you, like for example, my wife came home early, it totally changed everything for them.
Yeah, what I was saying is you should get the microchip feeder. then hook it to a timer. That way they can feed themselves, but the food bowl
Oh.
only opens at a certain time.
Yeah, no. That doesn't matter. Even if my wife is there, they do not want her to feed them. It has to be me.
Right.
So there's no getting around it. I have to be the one to give them food. That's the way cats are. The only time they'll take food from anybody else is if I'm not here. But anyway, okay, so I'll be back in like 2 hours time, and we'll continue with trying to survive on Europa. So till then, catch you laters. Bye.